comedian Pavel Satnikov, everybody!
Thank you. Give it up for your host there. Very lukewarm applause. That's always nice. Yeah, so my name is Pavel. Some people call me Pavel. Those people are wrong. But I don't correct them because it makes my name sound more classy and sophisticated. You know, I really find that you can class things up by adding an extra L to words that end with the L sound. So Rachel becomes Rochelle, or Channel becomes Chanel, and hovel becomes Havel. You know, nobody wants to live in a hovel, but a Havel, that's a different story. It sounds so classy. You know, this hovel is a dilapidated, dirty shack, unfit for human life. This Havel, on the other hand, features the ultimate minimalist design, unrivaled simplicity, and freedom from modern excess. All right. So, who here likes getting their dick sucked? Just that guy, okay. Two people. That's great. Yeah, let's be honest. Most guys like it. This man didn't put his hand up, but I'm pretty sure he likes it. He just doesn't want to, you know, put any undue pressure on his partner there beside him.
Not even his birthday.
So yeah, like most guys like it. A lot of guys, though, they like it when a girl will spit on the dick during oral sex. He's not a fan. He doesn't like that.
The one guy.
Yeah, a lot of. There's a difference of opinion here. That's fine. Yeah, a lot of guys think it's really hot when girls do that. I personally don't think it's hot at all. In fact, it's universally accepted that spitting on someone is the ultimate show of disrespect. So just remember that, guys, the next time a girl will do that to you. Yeah, and is spitting really necessary during oral sex? I mean, I can understand maybe spitting for like practical lubrication purposes, you know, that may be appropriate, like during intercourse or something. But during oral sex, it's really not necessary. Like the mouth, it comes already like pre-lubricated, saliva inside, it's built in. So, there's no need for that. Yeah, some girls also sometimes they would like to do this, like when they spit during oral sex, they would do like. Like, is that really necessary? The clearing of the throat, like that extra phlegm or like mucus. I don't know if it adds anything to the experience. Maybe it's some kind of fetish that I'm not aware of. Not really into that. Yeah. So a friend of mine, he got out of prison recently, and he was telling me that prison's actually not too bad. Yeah. But he only went to jail part-time. That's a thing, if you don't know. He went to jail only on the weekends. Because in Canada, the punishment must always fit the crime, right? What was his crime? It was assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah. He is a violent man, and clearly the government thought he was dangerous and had to be isolated from society. but for some reason only on the weekends. During the week, he was free to go to work and continue to assault people with his favorite weapon. Yeah, he said that prison was actually pretty chill. All they did was play cards and do drugs all day. So it was kind of like a retirement home. Only the drugs were shitty. Which is not surprising considering how they smuggle those drugs in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't too bad because it was just weekend jail. Like regular jail is a harsh place, and people do things in there they would never normally do, like read books and work out, and really push the boundaries of their sexuality. It's amazing what people can accomplish when you take away their freedom. Yeah, speaking of freedoms being taken away, a friend of mine got me a Vladimir Putin calendar for Christmas as a gag gift. But joke's on him because I loved it. And this calendar, it has all the iconic Putin images we all know and love, like Putin riding his horse shirtless, or Putin wrestling a man in his judo outfit. Or my personal favorite, Putin riding a shirtless man. Yeah. So, my girlfriend, she's always complaining about all the other women I'm sleeping with. She doesn't like that. She still won't break up with me though, because all these other women, they're giving her FOMO, like fear of missing out. Yeah, and she doesn't want to miss out on this. And FOMO's a hell of a thing. That's why they say that one of the best ways to attract women online is to post pictures of yourself on Instagram surrounded by women. So I decided to put this theory to the test. And I went to a convent and took some pictures with the nuns. I don't think it's working. I didn't find any women, but I did find religion. So I'm a Catholic now, which means I'm going straight to hell. Yeah, I was born Jewish, and the Jews, they don't believe in hell. All Jews go to heaven by default, even Epstein. It's true. The chosen people indeed. Must be nice. And the few Catholics that actually do end up in heaven, they're always surprised. They get there and they're like, Jesus Christ, who invited all the Jews? Yeah, I think I accidentally achieved one of Hitler's life goals. To write a joke with who invited all the Jews as a punchline. Right. Right. So I was watching porn on Pornhub the other day. All of you think this is perfectly normal. That's fine. Usually people are shocked by this admission, but you guys clearly are fine with it. That's fine. Right. So as I was watching porn, in the middle of the video, an ad popped up saying, "Stop masturbating." What? Pornhub. It's awfully presumptuous of you to assume that just because I'm watching porn, I must be masturbating. I wasn't masturbating, I was driving. Yeah, because it relaxes me and it helps me forget about my road rage. Also, also, like, why would you discourage masturbating if you're Pornhub? That's like your entire business. It's like if I was watching Netflix and an ad popped up telling me to read a book instead. Anyway, then the ad said, you can be dating. Stop masturbating, you can be dating. Like, I know it rhymes, but that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Dating? Did you mean fucking? Stop masturbating, you can be fucking. Now that's a value proposition I can get behind. But dating? Who the fuck wants to be dating? I'd much rather be masturbating. No one likes dating. Dating is like the shitty thing you must endure before you get to the good thing. Dating is like waiting in line to get food at a drive-thru when you're starving. You're sitting there thinking, come on, let's get on with it so I can finally eat. That's what dating feels like. In fact, dating is worse because at the end of it, fucking is not guaranteed. At least when you line up to get food, you know that at the end, eating is guaranteed. Dating is like lining up to get food, only when you finally get to the front of the line, they tell you like, oh, sorry, we're not gonna give you the food. You're too unattractive, or too poor, or too unstable. Have you considered masturbating? What do you mean? I suffered through waiting in line and now you tell me the result for nothing? Yes? That's what dating is. So a friend of mine, she started dating a homeless man. You have those here in Sudbury, right? Yeah, that's good. No? That's good. That means you're doing something right. Anyway, she didn't know he was homeless at first. They met on a dating app, and all his profile photos were of him kind of leaning on walls that were covered in graffiti. So first she thought he was a struggling street artist. Turned out he was just struggling a lot, like in general. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what you could possibly see in a man like that. So I asked ChatGPT what the benefits of dating a homeless man are. And there are 4 main benefits. That's more than I expected, but I'm gonna tell you all about it. Yeah. So the first benefit is no baggage. Not a huge benefit if you ask me, unless you're traveling with your homeless companion. Second benefit is a sense of adventure. When you're homeless, every day is an adventure. And what woman wouldn't dream of going on an exciting adventure with a man dumpster diving their way from one safe injection site to the next? The third benefit is low expectations. Because it's pretty hard to be disappointed by anything a homeless man does. Like, would you be disappointed if your boyfriend pissed himself in public? Probably. But your homeless boyfriend? What did you really expect? The last and perhaps the biggest benefit of dating a homeless man is his resilience. Because if a man can endure living on the street in horrible conditions, he may even be able to endure watching an episode of The Bachelor with his girlfriend. Now, how can I possibly compete with that? That man has something I no longer possess. An inexplicable will to continue living, despite everything. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stick together for too much longer, because I suspect that this man is a hobosexual. Yes, that's right. If you've never heard of this, it's a real thing. Homosexual, you can Google it. Homosexual is someone who gets into relationships to avoid being homeless. I think the way rent prices are trending, we'll all be homosexuals before too long. I think that's my time. Thank you all so much. You've been a great audience.